Welcome back to the Slow Scrolling channel on YouTube. I'm Chris King, and we're going to play some more Data Worlds. We're going to do this Radio Free Monarch. That looks just like reminds me of Borderlands. Especially the Tales from the Borderlands, that guy that captures you. Yeah, you can't just jump down there, can we? Is there anything to purchase stuff? Any stores around here? Guess not. Already got the door to get out, so...
Have you had time to check on that poster yet?
What
I keep
poster?
wondering if it's come in. Sorry, I just get so excited, and I always feel like I miss everything that happens in town while I'm up here.
I'll deal with you later. Ah, so we gotta talk to you, huh?
Well, new business turns up at last.
Yep.
Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
Oh,
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my
listen her
schedule.
loins.
This newcomer has a meeting with me.
You'd be a hit in Byzantium.
Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here? What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
See, if I have to eat one more weird science project passed off as food in this Sprat F colony, I'm going to stab someone. Why
Yes,
not?
that's it. Channel your anger. I only wish I could do the same. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements
Sunbar.
with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board. Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious. Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour. I have people to look after. I need to be practical.
That's why Mr. Nanvi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Ingenious plan? Don't get me wrong, I'm starting to admire your sand, but I bet you could overcomplicate a sisty sandwich.
What a
I
charmingly
like her.
roguish turn of phrase.
I'll
Allow me
always
to
bring
express
her.
my thanks at your confidence and assure you that my plan is indeed sufficiently complicated.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach. And the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. Not long, but the devil is always in the details. And the salient detail here is a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
It is quite the rush. I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons. Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Why did we have to talk to him anyways? I thought this was Radio Free Monarch. Oh, you changed my mission, didn't you? No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Why do you want me to speak it? Why are they doing this? Why is it still...
A fine day for business, isn't it? Anyway, what can I do for you?
Oh.
You think we're the problem? Have you even heard the nonsense Graham is spewing? It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. We need that frequency to reach our trading partners. My, you know how to take control of a situation, don't you? It's warm in here. Is anyone else warm?
What he means to say is that we won't need that frequency once we're able to get MSI restored to the board.
And the first step is getting the Bolt 52. I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
I want to do that, but...
He's not the brightest of minds, but he makes up for it with enthusiasm.
That's not what I would call it.
Still, I had him posted on the landing pad in hopes that he'd stay out of everyone's way. I'll see about additional training. Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes. I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws. It's true, the board has treated us unfairly, but I'd always envisioned that things could be different. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2, but back then it was known as Terra 1. As you may have noticed, this planet has more than its share of hazards. And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out. That's also what I thought. We were young and bold then, not unlike yourself. We saw the chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up. It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms. That's what I thought. But the senior executives laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else. Many of us chose to stay behind. And as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI.
Must have pissed off some real big suits to get stuck with that.
On the contrary, I wrote lots of very important reports on behalf of top MSI officials before I was able to achieve this position. I moved forward with our planned reforms as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages. But we weren't trying to. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws. I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
Oh boy.
What can I do for you?
It's still gotta talk to him. What the hell do we gotta talk to this
Fine day
idiot
for
about?
business, isn't it? Anyway, what can I do for you?
I don't know. I like it.
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes.
Shoot.
He and his followers call themselves the Iconoclasts. Lawless anarchists, all of them. If anyone on Monarch deserves the reputation the board's pinned on us, it's them.
Huh.
A chance. They've been doing this for years. And well, let's just say I know enough about Graham to be confident that he won't change. It isn't just that they drain our people and resources. Every radical act they commit cements Halcyon's image of us all as destructive rebels and pushes us further from the rest of the colony. He's lucky the board doesn't take him seriously enough to keep more than a few UDL gunships patrolling Monarch.
An Earth Directorate assault cruiser would change his tune. It's almost a shame we haven't seen one around Monarch in a long while.
It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous. For the greater good. Allegedly. Monarch may be dangerous, but it's hardly the wasteland the board describes it to be. Whatever the board's goals, the greater good has little part in them. Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
If you can't beat him, might as well join him and reach into their pockets.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community. And being cut off means slow strangulation. Indeed, we've got to consider realities, not ideals. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides,
talk to the other
I'm
dude
hopeful
and
that
see
additional
what
leverage
we're
on
gonna
our part will allow us a more equitable relationship. Oh, believe me, I've learned that much. But I'm also not going to leave MSI at a disadvantage. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
Good luck on that, Dookie Ho.
What can I do for you?
See, it still wants you to talk to him, but what do we need to talk to this idiot about? See, it tells you right here we did all the rest. Let's go to the other dude, see what happens, because he'll end up with this guy forever. I have no idea what we're supposed to do with him. Because we pretty much exhausted all of the entire conversation with him. Ugh. Almost just want to shoot the guy in the face at this point. See, that's the thing. We could just kill everybody in both areas and then just turn off their little radios and then be done with it and be done with the mission. Not sure if that will work out very well for us, though. See how far this sucker is. Can we fast travel, though? Oh, yeah, you can. Come on, please. Oh, we can do it here, too. Yep. Fast travel to that sucker. Could have done that before we got in here. Might as well fast travel instead of walking, you know, because there are people that are watching. That dude out there is kind of an idiot, though. Hey, look at all those video games I have. Damn. So I can just shoot all these bastards too. Problem is, some of these guys probably have guns like crazy.
How many good folk we gonna lose to our missions?
A manta queen.
Yeah, we felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Van Oys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... let's talk later. It seems we have company.
Yep, sure do. Now let's save this so we don't, have issues. Kind of an annoying mission. Not really, but...
A stranger comes to our home.
Yeah,
If
needed.
you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one.
I had better guns and more ammo.
To the iconoclasts.
I see you just stop using Devil's Peak.
Ah, yes. The first step to accepting the truths of philosophism is to open your heart to its wisdom. I've found the written word to be quite effective in helping people do that. But alas, the eternal truth hasn't been generous with the paper and ink. Now, why have you come?
123.20. I mean, come on. Do you still need that crap?
The iconoclasts are free folk. We live under our rules, motivated by our own beliefs, all petals on the same flower of enlightenment.
Oh, God.
Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of its workers. It is the penultimate exercise of a poisoned society where people are enslaved by a corporate ladder. We seek to replace their way of life with ours. Philosophism is the key to unlocking their shackles. This is not anarchy. Society requires structure, Captain. It is just that the board's structure is killing the colony. Ours will not. All right.
I don't care about more
Why
than
have
two
you come?
things.
Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people. I realize the board has blockaded our efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanetary radio tower. Surely somebody is listening.
Radio?
Surely.
Nope.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate.
Oh,
I've had
God.
my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower.
At least she's a little bit more willing to listen. That's too much work. I'll just kill you now and be done with it. I wish I could do that. It'd be too much to...
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
Dead.
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Wait, where is Huxley?
Probably
It
got
seems
eaten.
we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead. She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north. One of our sympathizers, a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup. Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable.
She...
I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
She's like, man, that guy's an idiot. Oh, we can't steal nothing because they're all watching. Too bad they're watching. I can't steal nothing with these idiots watching me. Hey, Dookie holes. Pushing to the door, huh?
Ah, crazy town. Never change.
Sam, making blood stained clean again.
Hey. Yeah, I love that machine. Worst. Oh, that looks delicious. These missions, some of them are a long time because it's a mission within a mission. Let's make sure we're not. Yeah. Let's make sure we can do it. No fast travel. This is one planet you would not want to be stuck on.
They won't know what hit him.
Don't got enough ammo, don't got enough bullets. Okay. Never have enough ammo. Hey creature, can I pet you? No? Okay. I don't. Seems like shit. Oh, now we got a new fast travel. Oh, don't hit me! Why is he not running now? Why is it... Man, lady, run! You don't want to become food, do you?
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe.
You're gonna have a leaky
That's
face.
That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
You're gonna have a leaky face if you don't let me by.
And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Why's that now?
Hell no, I'm not gonna bribe his ass.
Oh, of all the void damned. I ain't getting eaten alive for a couple of bits. Pack it up, crew!
Damn, you guys really are dumb. Yeah, get the hell out of here.
Hello? Relax. I've been cooped up in here for almost 2 days. Who are you, anyway? Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
Hey, cutie cute.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said,
Thank you.
This is my last run.
Attacker, I'm not gonna attack the
It's
poor
an
chick.
enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the iconoclasts for doing it. You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested. Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered? I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
I won't, baby girl. Let me see if any supplies we have that I'm gonna want. Light armor. I don't need light armor. I need some heavy armor. Just ammo, I mean. See, it gives you a lot of the light armor crap. It doesn't give you the good armor. I need that bypass thing. That turned out well last time. I wonder if we could just kill her and just do it. Kind of want to in a way, you know? Where did she go? I want to kill her. Swear the hell of it. Don't need all this junk. Oh, we were in here before. This is where we were with those whack jobs. I don't need anything. Let's just go, lady. No, this is not that planet. Duh, what an idiot I am. I don't want to be over encumbered. But this is like a lightsaber. Can we have a lightsaber? Fine, don't be a lightsaber. I like to have a lightsaber. I like to have a dual lightsaber like I have in Star Wars.
Dirt alert! Dirt alert!
Jeez. Come on, sure, I need the XP. Thank you. Hehe. Where's my baby go? Someone's hurting my baby. Sounds like someone's hurting my baby. Yep, it is. Anybody want to go for a swim?
Muting volume now.
Damn. Thank you, dude. Oh, he has a flamethrower. Well, maybe you shouldn't be attacking people, dude. Dirt alert! Dirt alert! Dirt alert! Help the chairman and Minister Clark defeat our foes. 10 corporations. First colony in the early 23rd century. And now this is the early 24th century and they're screwing people over. 2320. Can you imagine what the world will actually be like in 2320 though? Man, that'd be 100. I mean, well, not 100. That'd be 346 years old. Turned 347. Wow.
Sam, did you clean my quarters? I couldn't find anything this morning.
Customer order, clean my quarters. Processed and added to the schedule. Please respond in affirmative to approve this service request.
Stop! I just put everything back.
Thank you. Service confirmed.
Next ship, I'm asking for a door that locks.
Oh.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
The board must have gotten a hold of him at last. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
The print... Oh no. Graham, you didn't.
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
Reminder! Prolonged exposure to germicidal fumes kills brain cells.
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
This is worth bickering over. The iconoclasts can't keep their heads in the ground forever, or they're going to starve and die slow. Look, just... if the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
Oh, goodness. So now it's all these. So let's go ahead and just upload this because it's Radio Free Monarch. We'll go ahead and do this pay for the printer and then bolt with his name thingy. Because it's too much for, that's alright. The commuter. Well, there's no other commuter. Where's the commuter? That's what we just did. Let's see, did we do the commuter? Yeah, we did the commuter. So let's go ahead and upload this, and that's what this is, the commuter. Radio Free Monarch, the commuter. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share, and watch my other videos, and check out the description for the website where I sell ebooks for 99 cents, and I sell merch. Thanks for watching.